and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. With that, let's head over to the space city of Houston.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cincinnati Bengals. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Houston Texans.
These stats are. Good God. Less than 50% completions. 1 to 6 touchdown to interception ratio. Well, let's fix that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down now, it's Haynes, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Oh, I missed the hole. It was there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Fudge.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting the tone early for his defense.
Deshaun, why are you so terrible?
Knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. It's wearing the tight end with it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
You got to be kidding me.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Oh, that's not my best punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I knew it.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, man, how do I miss that
tackle? But nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2
yards
to
show
Joe
Mixon
for it.
today.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Mixon with a first down carry.
God, I missed the tackle again.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The numbers for Mixon last week: 17 carries, 88 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do.
So the blitz coming, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Good job, D. Good job, D.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. Ready for the second quarter from Houston, it's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a second down coming up. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Watson rolling to his left. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down.
Mother.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They are going for it. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ochena Nwosu. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on...
What are y'all doing?
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Come on now.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded about a yard deep.
Block the guy. Block the first guy that comes to you.
Call it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a give, right side. It's Haynes. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
God.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Watson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Bowman. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Oh. Should I go back to the ground?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson.
Touchdown. Give it to me. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Go for the deuce.
Dalton Schultz, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. They'll try and run it here.
God
and
dang
this
it.
play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this
Oh,
will remain
blocking.
a 7-6 ball game. So why go for that there? 1st half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons. Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
30 base. Go. Go. Watch quick. Watch hit.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Going for the deep ball.
God damn it. Why is he so fucking open?
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the 1st half.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Throwing Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Here's Jones on 3rd and 2.
Fumble.
Jones
Oh, that's a touchdown. Go Hillman. Go Hillman. Go Hillman. Go Hillman.
10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Return for a Texans touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually
7
give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
He's quite the player. Every game he's making a play.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 95%. Go.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Too much time.
Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Off play action. Jones.
It's going to be a fumble.
And he's taken down.
Yeah.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's
Quartro Saxo.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watch defensive scheme and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Jones.
Tackle. Yes, good job, Sheffield.
Tight end. They stop him for only 3 that
Let's
time.
go.
Bring up 4th down.
Get the rock in this
That's
monster
certainly
back.
playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
He's going to kick this out of bounds.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part,
there we go. I like it. I like it. 6 yards.
Clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense.
Damn it. Why are you so slow, Haynes?
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more
take that ball
cushion in the
and
game.
go.
Check so far. Our defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Get that first down. Give it to me.
Very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
First down. Let's go.
He gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On first down, it's Watson. And an alley to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On first down, Haynes. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Haynes. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Watson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. They'll run on first down. It's Haynes. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
God dang it, get in there.
Forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Crack back.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Why is Birch in the game? His slow ass.
They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
The kickoff team on the field now is
by Deshaun Watsons.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Nowhere to escape.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks.
Get him.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5.
Everybody.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Tackle. Boom. There you go. Reed with the hit.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Nowhere to escape, and he
Boom,
goes down.
shakalak.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over.
Lightning, are you ready?
Rundowns at the
Oh
2-yard line.
yeah, Lightning's ready.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Pound it in there. Pound it in there. Touchdown.
So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, and got his man. It's caught.
That's a Lightning McQueen touchdown.
Kahale Waring, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing, finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Pick it. Oh, Baker.
Confidence in you guys. Go pick it up.
That was sick. That was
also
sick.
showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a quick throw as
There
that's
you
complete
go. That's
on
a
the hitch
tackle.
route. And he will lose yardage here
That
back
is an
at the
open field
23-yard
tackle.
line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They run for it with Nixon, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Damn it, man. These tight ends
Just
are
a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I really need you guys to block.
He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down, it's Haynes. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
keep it on the ground. Haynes. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. On 4th down, McQueen. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Well done.
Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
That's the kind of defense we have to play.
The team just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Houston, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles.